one time. Cheers. Open forum, open topic discussion. You gonna say it? Just say it. What it is? What's good? What's happening? You know what it is, man.
What's good? What happening?
You know what it is, man. Back again from a little hiatus. Wings, whiskey, and sports. Of course, it's Don's fault. It's always Don's fault. Always Don's fault. Got Ryan Russell to my right, John Gervais, Christopher Terryton, Dye Smith to my left. Got Don on the ones and twos. Y'all know how we like to spark this thing off, man. We gonna embrace. We gonna what?
Put his light on everything.
Yeah, right.
Free ready.
Wow. We gonna partake in a little bit of libation, so we ask that you partake in. Guys, we still in the intro. Can we get past that before we get to the jokes? Jesus. We like I said, we gonna partake in a little bit of libation, so we ask that you partake in a little bit of libation. Nobody likes to drink alone, so grab whatever libation is that you love. Take that libation, pour it into one cup, preferably a red cup. Raise that red cup in the air one time for the one times. Cheers. Before we start the show, I got something to say. I want to say something. Can I say something? All right. Can I'm asking. Go. No. Who? Who said that?
There's the curveball.
Yeah.
We're praying for LA here at Wings.
Thank you.
Sports.
Always.
Shouts out to y'all. Yeah, SoCal, all of y'all down there.
Shout out to the LA Fire Department.
All right, LAFD. What up?
Shout out to the Ghana.
Was that good, Don?
Excellent.
That was it. Now can I go on my little diatribe? I love the Sixers, but let me say this first and foremost. Fuck the 76ers. Fuck Josh Harris. Fuck the Harris Woodson.
Why?
What do you mean? Why? They literally just used the city to fucking create leverage and left the city stuck. You know who got something out of this deal? Chinatown gets $20 million.
How's the city stuck?
What you mean?
I'm super confused,
bro. We have the worst. Let me get to it. So you force the city to spend thousands upon thousands of dollars going through these meetings and hearings on a proposed stadium, right? You split the city in terms of like fan bases and culturally, and everybody's fighting with each other. You got politicians risking themselves. Politicians that we actually like Kenyatta Wilson, who's going on the line for the stadium. Williams, who's going on the line for stadium. Now he looks like an idiot, right? Because they backtrack, and then you did all this when you really probably had no intention on actually doing it. I'm sorry.
He said Williams. He corrected him. Williams. I was like, corrected what?
It's a Bush League move. It's a Bush League move. Is one that ultimately, and the part that I hate about it is, like I said, the part of the city that actually needs the revitalization and the money that was going to go to downtown and by incident spill over to North Philly is not going to happen anymore. But Chinatown's still going to get their money, and South Philly, where all the rich Caucasians except for Jerv live at, they're going to get their money, but the rest of the city is. I'm sorry. I'm just saying, just in general, it's terrible, man. Like it shows you, it kind of shows you that the 76ers, as well, not the. Listen, I love the spirit of the 76ers. I love the team. I'm talking about the people that run it. They have no interest in this city. They just here to make money, and I get all teams are like that, but to pull something like this, is kind of crazy. And I know some people didn't want to do it, but listen, I'm talking about, forget the selfishness of, it's closer to me, so it's easier to get here, and it's easier to get here, and it's easier to do this. I'm not talking about just you. I'm talking about Jerv said it.
That was literally my
everybody's interest when they chose was selfish. Like, I don't want traffic. People that don't ever go downtown complaining about traffic downtown was always wild to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's goofy. We have the worst, as a major metropolitan city, you got the worst downtown area of any city. And you had a chance to revitalize it. Sixers was supposed to be the centerpiece of that, and the Sixers fucked the city. So fuck the 76ers, fuck Josh Harris.
You wanted to see them in downtown?
Hell yeah, I wanted it downtown.
I didn't want to go downtown.
Shit, it would have been kind of dope. And it would have done so much for the city.
Think about it. Let's name every city that has a downtown stadium and look at how awesome their downtown is now compared to what it was. And compared to what the Philadelphia
being
downtown
ass is the Sixers' fault.
No, but they preyed on. They used people's thoughts that we could rebuild our downtown to create leverage so that they could make more money just to stay where they was at. They could have did that shit from the jump.
And force, I mean, like, and to the point of having backing of the politicians that were going to back this move, kind of fucked them by not, because they knew that this was the plan all along. This was the plan all along.
One issue that could be really big is one of the trauma hospitals down there is already hard to get to, Jefferson, and with that traffic down there, it'll be even harder. I'm just on.
I don't get through that all traffic anytime anyway.
Would have been how would have been any difference? The most that would have happened. Let me explain. The most traffic would have happened during the construction. How would have been any difference than when they redid the gallery, when they redid the fashion district? When they shut down Market Street, it would have been no different. People didn't complain about that.
No, Market Street open right now.
What you mean? It wasn't open when they rebuilt the gallery.
I said now.
Jefferson was there then.
No,
Jefferson always been there.
Now, so if it's a game in downtown, it's going to be a lot more.
You talking about 42 games a season? Come on, figure it out, man. Figure it out. They were going to develop.
Listen, that's
an easy.
Can I just say I'm happy that they're staying in South Philly. I feel sorry for those that feel used. I feel sorry for people that feel used, but at the end of the day, like, I don't feel used.
You don't feel used until all right. So let me tell you. All right. So if you have to pay now that the Sixers are doing Comcast. And they're using the city's money, right? Because instead of building with their own money, you don't feel used that your taxes going to go up?
If it wasn't going to be the Sixers, it would have been the Eagles, or it would have been the Flyers, or it would have been the
cool, but it wouldn't have been the Sixers.
Somebody was going to make me have to pay taxes for something.
Listen, that's Sixers ass anyway. Terrible take. I don't know. I see you build on shit. You make passionate pleas.
I actually think not you particularly, but I think anyone thinking that. I think anyone thinking like that, fucking that we weren't going to pay for the shit. I think that was wishful thinking.
No,
I don't know stadiums that are built.
Bro, it's in the proposal. It tells you.
No. I understand. I'm saying I understand the proposal, but I'm saying I don't know.
Ate that.
What?
Oh no, my bad.
Listen, man. Fuck
hey, Ryan,
we're
doing a podcast.
I know.
It's like one conversation.
Yeah,
not like
figure it out.
Well, how about what if our podcast was multi-layered? You see what I'm saying? Because it gives the people an option of what they want to listen to.
Like they can hear both conversations.
I heard y'all.
That would be dope if they could mute. Like if they didn't want to hear what the fuck I gotta say, and anytime I open my mouth, they just like, I'm not fucking with bull. But they can hear everything else y'all say. That would be fire.
No, I just want
we can have a rating to see who gets muted the most. Yeah, and then you got to your ass.
All the people, all the businesses that hated on the city, the downtown proposal and pushed back. I hope they go out of business because that's what's going to end up happening. I pray for it. I actually hope that they feel the wrath of their decision.
Except for that one Chinese spot we used to go to.
No, they can close. They can close too.
I need them salt pepper wings.
I'm good.
I need David to stay open.
It's salt pepper wings.
Shrimp fried mice.
Wow. Yeah. Super overrated.
Hey,
I'm just telling you.
That's
you
crazy.
leave what you read on the internet and what you see with your own 2 eyes to yourself. I don't need to know that shit.
All you gotta do is Google how many times they've been shut down by the health department.
Okay,
let's keep it moving.
And they all are.
Google your favorite restaurant. They've been shut down.
All rats. Yeah. All them shits got rats.
They're gonna come after this show.
Good.
Hey, what's up?
Bring it.
Free pub.
Listen, we've already seen how they handle business down there. I don't think we want no problem.
We ain't got no money.
All right, let me
sanction me. Sanction
me. Come take these mics.
Let us switch gears and jump to the NFL. Ooh. Yeah, might as well go there now. Get it out of the way. Let me throw this. I'll throw out some conversation topics. Y'all just tell me how y'all feel about it. Out of all the playoff teams,
new guy. New guy. Keep that shit the fuck down, all right? Quiet on the motherfucking
man, you can't be in the audience.
Hey, quiet on the fucking set, bro.
You better fucking relax.
Can I respond? Oh my God! Not her name.
Who was the most impressive team coming in? Well, notwithstanding that we still have a game going on. Actually, let's talk about this game before we get to that. Got the Rams versus the Vikings. Who y'all like and why?
I like the Rams.
Like the Rams?
One thing, you got a veteran quarterback. You got a good explosive offense. Defense is suspect, but again, you got a quarterback that's been there before, and then you got a quarterback on the opposite side that's unforeseen. We don't know what we're gonna get from him. I like and just watching the first drive, it just made it look easy. So, and I think Minnesota's
a decent defense.
Yeah, and I'm saying I think Minnesota's one of their strong suits this season was their defense. So again, this is atmosphere they haven't been at. So we'll see. But I think the Rams is a scary team. So
I like Minnesota. I think Minnesota's a much more complete team than the Rams. Now I give the Rams a hell of a shot because I think when you got the best coach and quarterback in the game, you always have a shot. First drives was notwithstanding. When you talk about a coach like Sean McVay, that first drive is always going to be fire because it's scripted. Like it's always going to be fire, but we'll see how they transition going forward. As much as I love Matt Stafford, he hasn't played well as late either. So he got to get that off his back. I think Minnesota's just a better team. We'll see now to Chris's point, Sam Darnold is the X factor. Like he's played well this season, but will he continue to play well is the question. You know what I'm saying? He struggled against Detroit under the lights. So, I mean, I would say 60-40. I would go Vikings, but I think the Rams got a good shot.
I flipped that. 60-40 the Rams. Like their offense is explosive. You got Justin Jefferson on the other side, but you also got Sam Darnold. Like I just can't trust that. And even if he were to let's say move forward, I don't trust him to be the reason that happens. And they're in this team, I think that even here, the Rams are going to make him be the guy. They're going to make you do this, and you get into shit like this. Like it ain't Sam Darnold isn't to be trusted. I'm going to Rams in this one.
I think the Vikings are going to probably win. Selfishly, I'd rather the Rams win. But I think the Vikings probably win the game. I mean, they won 14 games this season. They're tested. I mean, I'm not the biggest Sam. I'm not the biggest Sam Darnold fan, but I'm also not the biggest Matthew Stafford fan anymore. You know what I mean? I do think Stafford's better than him, but I just think the Minnesota's just a better complete team.
That's fair.
Just repeat what I said, Joe. It's okay.
I just don't think I just don't feel like I know they do have weapons, but I just don't think they have the consistency behind them.
So the biggest question: if they had a quarterback that was a known economy, would you have known? What's the word? Commodity. There you go. Would you have the same feeling?
Like what does economy though?
So what you mean? But
like if it was like a
that's what
I'm saying. If he had, would you?
I think that's the biggest problem. Like if they had even like a Jared Goff, like even if they had Jared Goff, I'd pick the Vikings hands down.
Yeah,
like I take the Vikings hands down.
Yeah, Donald is the X factor for me. Like we just don't know what you're gonna get
because he's just.
You don't know. He had a good season this year, but previously before that, he has.
And we all know that the playoffs are a different thing. It's a different animal.
Like either one of these teams can check rock. Though.
And Stafford can fuck up too.
It speaks to the question: what does a quarterback have to do to be trusted? I guess. Let me
win games.
I mean, he's won
Yes,
games.
he won games.
What is it? Is it comes down to the player? You got to see him in high pressure situations.
Yeah.
I think we have to. I think
Like,
This is
in
Darnold's
more than one season. Like this is the only time that we've seen Sam Darnold be decent.
This is his first playoff game.
Yeah.
well, not as a
starter.
starter.
Yeah,
As a
yeah,
starter.
yeah.
But like we'd like to be decent. Like we've known Sam Darnold be garbage
Mhm.
and have like trash games,
Absolutely.
like god awful games. And then like this year we've seen him do decently, like be a formidable quarterback. But I don't know if I'm counting on that all the time because that garbage dude is still in there somewhere, and it may come up.
You don't know. Yeah.
Huh? Are you just saying garbage in different accents?
He's split starring your comment.
All right. You just saying garbage in different accents. I don't understand what we're that game.
Which one of those teams have a better chance of making a extended playoff run? You might have the Rams winning. Do you think the Rams
Neither.
are neither?
I think neither will be the Eagles.
But they the Rams wouldn't play the
They
Eagles.
both will. It doesn't matter.
No.
Commanders are guaranteed.
Yeah, guaranteed one. Yeah, the seventh
Ah,
seed.
it's this team.
What you mean how?
They're the sixth.
The Eagles play the winner of this
The
game.
Eagles play the lowest seed.
They play the
No,
winner of this
the
game.
Eagles
They play the winner of
The-
this.
The Lions.
Number
play
seed
the
play
lowest.
in
Lions are the one seed.
Washington one.
Yeah, they play the winner. They play the winner of this game.
Yeah, so
So we
play.
actually get the winner of this game. Though.
Yeah.
It'll be Sunday at 3:00.
3 o'clock,
Mm-hmm.
not 4.
Time.
3.
We know how to tell
Sunday?
time.
Yeah, because they can't play. These teams
Yeah.
can't play on Saturday.
We know how to
They're
tell time.
already playing on Monday. In its own self.
I feel like that's quick though, but
I mean, yeah, most times in playoff games, you're not getting a short week.
that's true.
So I like that for the Birds too.
That's weird. That's weird. I'm surprised by that.
Yeah, I'm okay with this.
I mean, I would. Yeah.
Out of all the
That's
teams
silly.
that played, which team was you most impressed by? Which team were you least impressed by?
And I think most impressed me was the Texans. For me, I didn't have the Texans going in there winning. CJ Stroud didn't play well, but the defense played well. That was surprising to me. Mixon had a hell of a game. Also, he's been having a great season so far. So I thought that. I mean, and I didn't think that Herbert was going
Yeah.
play the way he played. Like that shit was crazy. Like that's what I'm saying.
Can we?
That's what I'm saying.
Wait,
Same here.
Let me throw that. Okay,
Same thing I'm saying here.
all right,
Like,
okay.
He threw 3 interceptions all year,
Mhm.
and then when it gets to the pressure, when it counts, he throws 4 in
Folded.
one game.
Folded.
Yeah,
And that's what I'm saying. Like Darnold, we don't know. Like we know the old Darnold,
right.
so we don't know if that's gonna come back to light. Cause we seen that Herbert
Mhm.
came like when the pressure was on, and this is
First.
first
First.
playoff. Yeah, Herbert.
Did they make the playoffs last
They
year?
made it in 22.
Okay, so second because they didn't win.
Well,
They
guess
didn't-
what? In 22, they left the first round too. So
They didn't win a playoff game.
pressure
yet.
that he can't do it in the pressure moment. So that's my thing. Like
Herbert
but-
still comes out smelling like roses.
yeah,
next
yeah.
season.
But I just
It's gonna
think
be crazy.
yeah, I just think that
Because he's-
the Texans did.
You put Herbert.
What?
Put Herbert.
Why do we say you about to say you about
put
to
Herbert on the
you about to
Vikings.
say the thing? You about to say the
You
thing?
put Herbert on the Vikings. He's better. You put Herbert on the
Why?
Vikings. I
Why
trust
would-
that team better.
This is a better quarterback.
I trust that team more.
Why?
Could he give me that same thing? Yeah, but he hasn't.
Elaborate to me.
He don't
why.
have the weapons. Either. He's just like so. I think right now Herbert is the same as Josh Allen right now. What he did with
Herbert is the same.
listen, no,
as
I'm
Josh
telling you,
Allen?
I'm talking
He's
about
saying same
what's the
situation.
weapon, same situation.
Same
He
situation.
didn't listen. All his weapons left this season too. Every
Mhm.
last one. My running back, both my damn top receivers. I came to.
But if you
I
put
came with
Herbert on the
nothing
Vikings, this team,
with JJ, and
I feel
Addison,
way better about this team in this game. How
Why? Why?
Because Herbert's
Seeing
a
how
much
Herbert
better
just
quarterback.
played in the playoffs.
He
Why?
gave me one, but that was an anomaly. He's thrown 3 all season. He threw 4 in a game. Yes, he had every quarterback has the opportunity to throw 4.
Who had a better season this season?
I'm just saying. I'm saying any quarterback has the opportunity to do that, but I haven't seen Justin Herbert play like that before.
Who's had a better season, Sam Darnold or Justin Herbert?
But that's not the point.
I'm asking you.
But we already established that he was having a good year.
Right?
We already established that he was having a good year, and that's not his norm.
Do you feel? Let me ask you.
This is not Sam Darnold's norm.
Because you're Mr. Ask Questions, right?
Mm-hmm. That's what starts the beat, Drew. I know.
No, well, that's also how you just.
We can come here all agree on shit.
That would
be how you debate.
That wouldn't be very interesting.
Never happen because you think some outlandish shit.
We never agree.
So do you.
Listen, the four of us would never agree on anything all the time. As a unit.
Do you feel like if you replace Justin Herbert with Sam Darnold with Justin Herbert from the start of the season, do you feel like Minnesota still has as good of a season?
Probably. Yes.
So why is it okay to think that, but it's not okay to think
because
that?
Wait, ask me to flip though.
Oh, God.
Ask me the flip side of that question.
Do you feel like if you put Sam Darnold on the Chargers, that the Chargers would have been as good or better?
Yes, I think they'd be the same.
Wrong.
I think they have a hell of a coach. I'm trying. Listen, let me.
All right, listen, we're here.
I think they have a hell of a coach who all he does is transform programs, no matter who the quarterback is. You know what I'm saying? I've seen him do it several times. So do I think if Jim Harbaugh was in LA and Sam Darnold was a quarterback,
the team could still have success, but that does not mean that he played better.
I'm gonna get hit.
Jim Harbaugh is going to do what he's going to do. He's going to run the ball. He's going to limit the quarterback's opportunities to look bad. You know what I'm saying? But what I saw, not perhaps, that's what he did. That's what he did. I mean, we could debate about it, but that's what he did, right? You said 3 interceptions because he threw the least amount of passes he's ever thrown in his career. You know what I'm saying? Like, so let's talk about it. Like, you asked me and I'm asking, yeah, I do think I still think
his body of work is better than Sam Darnold's.
I'm not disputing that.
So that was my only argument, was that his body of work is better than Sam Darnold.
But his season wasn't better than Sam Darnold.
I don't give a fuck about his season.
Okay. Cool.
For the record, Ryan doesn't give a fuck.
You know, Ryan doesn't give a fuck
about I care about his body of work.
His body of work is not like his body of work
is better than Sam Darnold.
He hasn't made the playoffs until he got
better than Sam Darnold.
He couldn't. He was struggling. He was a struggling quarterback with all the weapons.
For the record,
better than Sam Darnold.
On this podcast, this is Justin Herbert's second year in the playoffs. I know we keep referencing as if this was his first time, but this is his second.
The first one must have been forgettable.
I mean, yeah, it was. It was.
So then what we have is more of an example that he doesn't perform in the playoffs, right?
Only in the playoffs.
It was in Lamar when Lamar Jackson just to be in the playoffs. We don't forget.
But I don't have. I'm talking about Sam Darnold. I don't have Sam Darnold's body work in the playoffs either.
You don't have.
We look at it differently when your team comes into playoff games as underdogs. Correct.
That was bad.
It's a lot of difference between being an underdog and being a favorite. And Herbert's both times in the playoffs. Team. Well, I don't know if this one he was an underdog because I didn't really check them out, but I know the year before 22 they definitely were underdogs heading into the playoffs. So, I mean, Herbert is definitely a quarterback that probably gets a lot more flowers than those that don't fuck with him feel like he might deserve. He's not trash. He's a solid quarterback. I think
Justin Herbert goes into next season. So let me just exasperate. Justin Herbert will go into next season. People will talk about how elite he is.
I don't think people will say that.
Yeah, they will.
Do people still call him elite now?
Yes.
I mean,
I don't hear much. I don't hear much elite conversation around Justin Herbert.
I think the narrative about him heading into the season
not trash.
Can he repeat what he did in the regular season?
Mm-hmm.
Right, and then he's one of the guys that.
Well, we talking about can he ever get over that hump?
You all right?
Oh yeah, I saw you look up. Yours. I mean. Shit.
It'll be like, can he ever get over that hump?
Sure, we was all good.
All right,
that'll be the only.
I think we all we displace a lot of times performance for pedigree.
This is my favorite part of the show.
I know y'all hate the slogan.
No, my favorite part of the show
is
when someone just randomly walks in the middle of the pod. We don't have that person's microphone set up.
I said, chill, regular sauce.
Okay.
Don said, chill, regular sauce. Grab a chair.
Just a chill guy.
No, I think what I'm saying is, I know, right? Like, we're not in the middle of the podcast. Jesus. Slide on down, Drew. You take the middle. Okay. I think a lot of time it becomes, like I said, and people hate when I say this, or you guys hate when I say this, but a lot of time it becomes performance versus pedigree. And
We definitely hate when you say.
But it's true. It's true. A lot of times, it's true. I can name a lot of quarterbacks that don't get the flat. What?
My nigga, if he gonna come to the podcast,
can you come and
you just come sit?
Like you ain't got to. You shaking a lot.
That is wild what he just said, but my man said, "No, I'm not. I'm late to the pod. I'm about to dab
He's
everybody
drinking.
up
He's
before-
fucking.
I'm about to put my jacket over there. I'm about to get some of this chicken because you know the Negroes like the chicken.
I will table my argument to hear the rest of y'all.
Crocs on? Oh, you? Man, yo, he's. I
will table the rest of my argument. So Chris said who his most impressive team was. You tell us who your least impressive team was so far, like based on expectation. I guess
least impressive. I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh.
See, Trump.
Me. Yeah. Pittsburgh has been disappointing the last 5 games.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that they'd make a turn, try to make it a game, but it came out flat. I think sometimes like Mike Tomlin is a great coach, right? But sometimes you might just need a new.
So you already know the problem.
You about to say it? You about to say the thing? Are you about to say the thing, Chris?
What was the problem?
Chris, are you about to say it?
Chris, what was the problem?
Say it. You gonna say it?
Chris, what was the problem?
What are you saying, Chris?
What was the problem?
Let's say who needs a new environment? Who needs a new environment?
Mike Tomlin.
So you saying the Steelers should fire Mike Tomlin?
Yeah, I think.
I
really think that he needs a new environment. And the thing is, just like you gotta think, Andy Reid was an amazing coach, right?
But sometimes you run your course in the town.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's like it's what it is.
Every other coach is getting fired too, just so they can get Mike Tomlin.
Nah. I don't know what you're talking.
I don't think
Sirianni might get fired.
No.
But what I'm saying is,
I thought you said you weren't going to say anything.
I told you. When he came in and he said, "I want to see how hard y'all hate on the Eagles."
He could go from the cold to the heat. He could come down south.
I tried to tell you.
He could come to the.
I think it's time.
I agree. He can come to the Southwest.
Most impressive team this playoff.
Why are you upset, bro? Like the bro just over there just enjoying.
Why he here, bro? You don't gotta be here, man.
You want to put your Crocs on the table so you can get some love, bro?
Daryl, most impressive team this first round of the playoffs, not including this game. Least impressive team.
Baltimore.
Most impressive.
Baltimore.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Baltimore. Yeah, Baltimore's rolling right now. 229 yards rushing on the Steelers.
Yeah,
that's pretty impressive. Steelers defense always been tough, but like 229, like Derrick Henry was going bananas. And Lamar Jackson. So I'm curious to who able to stop that run now. Like if the Steelers defense can't stop that run, maybe y'all can't, but like twice. Twice.
Least impressive team.
Huh? Least impressive.
Yeah.
Probably between the Commanders and the Eagles.
The Commanders.
See, I found the Commanders to be the most impressive.
God. Yo, can we switch seats?
The Commanders are the most impressive. Like they pulled out a win with a young quarterback with just doing all the right things in that game where they were undermatched.
I don't think it should have been that close. You thought the Bucks was better than the Commanders?
I thought that, but it was a good game.
Yeah,
I
thought the Bucks were better.
I thought on Mike Evans. They won the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I thought they were better. They got Mike Evans. They got a solid defense. They got Baker Mayfield who pulls rabbits out hats all the time.
I think
like that shit was
NFC
surprising.
I think anybody in the NFC could have beat the Bucks.
They forced Baker to be average.
I don't think the Redskins are like that. I think they just got a really good quarterback.
Because
wait. You didn't think the Eagles could beat the Bucks?
I think yes. That's the one team I didn't want to play because Todd Bowles for some reason he just has Jalen Hurts' number.
You was worried about
I was worried because Todd Bowles has Jalen Hurts' number. Like out of any team, you understand what I'm saying? Maybe
the Bucks are.
Am I speaking another language?
Yes,
that's the only one I worry about.
Clearly, the Ninja is not.
I think that's a rational.
It doesn't matter. I'm saying.
It don't matter. I think that's a rational fear.
Would y'all have got that number? Y'all wouldn't have got the Bucks.
If the Bucks would have won, we would have played the Bucks.
They were the seed. Yeah, okay. Right.
It's not irrational when 2 out of the last 3 times we played them.
When's the last time y'all played them?
We played them this year.
I'm saying,
and in the playoffs last year.
Y'all lost to the Packers this year too, right?
We did. No, we beat the Packers.
2 losses
in Brazil. Right?
Falcons.
And my point is, y'all, just because you lose somebody don't mean
it's the way. But I'm bro. it's the way that the team loses to. I mean, it's irrelevant because they out. It don't even fucking matter. Somebody's alive. Somebody's
most
dead.
impressive. Least impressive.
Least impressive to me was Buffalo. I just expected more from them, especially when you got quote unquote Superman and everything. I mean, I get it. They did what they had to do to win, but that's probably the least impressive.
Josh Allen did work though.
To me, I thought they was going to. I
thought it was a wash. Like
I just expected them to. I didn't expect them to struggle until they played the Chiefs. Because I actually think they probably had a way with Baltimore, keep it funky with you. Just thinking off the top of my head.
I like Buffalo. I like Baltimore.
Yeah.
Next week.
You like Buffalo over?
I like Baltimore.
Yo, if my nigga keep asking me to repeat myself, I'm not.
Why you getting upset for that?
I'm not going like yo.
Why does it make you upset?
Bro,
why does that make you upset,
though,
Jay?
Today, bro, relax, bro. Like, you bringing the wrong energy today.
So I'm asking questions.
You asking me a lot of questions, dog. I don't like that.
It's one question, Jay.
You've asked me the same question 3 times.
I don't like that.
I
don't like
that.
that.
Me a lot of questions.
And I don't like it.
Hey, we on a podcast. You can't ask questions.
And I don't like
it. They don't like questions. You can't ask questions.
Repeating myself.
Make you nervous.
I'm gonna go. Most impressive. I think.
Let's get to the question. I want to ask Bull since he's on this shit.
I thought we was doing questions. I thought we was most
impressive.
I like the little. You got the little John. Little John.
My most impressive probably would be
Clayway. How did Clayway tell me?
Shout out.
It'd probably be the Commanders just because rookie quarterback. I'm going on the road, getting a win, defying the odds of what should have been a missed field goal. Just luck, not luck, but like things just going their way. And the young boy showed a lot of moxie, being able to get his team down the field. Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. Sure. That's a podcast word right there, yo. Moxie.
Yo, you see the kicker? The kicker boy was stressing up walking up and down the. I was like, relax, my guy. Take a breath.
So my most impressive would be I think it's Baltimore.
It's trouble in paradise.
I think if Lamar plays like that, bro, they a tough out. If he just don't let I think Lamar has always stopped Lamar a lot of times.
I think
in terms of
offensive coordinators have stopped Lamar.
No, I think Lamar has sometimes you gotta run, and sometimes Lamar gets I call it like it's kind of like what Don McNabb did to his career, right? When you just decide I don't want to run the ball. I want to be this pocket passer when that ain't you.
Yeah, that shit was
you know what I'm saying? I think
Lamar does that in games. It'll be like game to game. It's like, dog, what are we doing?
Sometimes you'll see.
You had 400 yards rushing last week.
Run the ball and he won't run it. You know what I'm saying? But when he plays like he played it, because when he runs the ball, it opens up everything. It opens up bro, their heads were spinning because they were so worried about Lamar that Derrick Henry started snapping. You know what I'm saying?
That touchdown he threw, the drone spin, that jump was crazy.
Wide receivers start. I think that
he does crazy.
Lamar
shit,
plays like that. They're a tough out. Least impressive to me would be the Packers. I think the Packers played least impressive.
Well, they lost.
I thought you. Are we saying least impressive?
But he picked Pittsburgh.
Impressive.
Yeah,
I wasn't going to go that route.
I thought we was picking teams that lost.
Y'all want to do just all winners?
That's why I thought.
Okay.
Yeah, like who you weren't. I mean, like you could have thought the Pittsburgh. You could have thought the Steelers were.
Nah, because I think Denver was impressive in the loss.
Russell Wilson played well in the fourth quarter.
I think Russell Wilson played well the whole second half. I would say honestly.
A lot of that was garbage. It was garbage.
The Steelers didn't play horrible. I thought they played bad.
I think Russell Wilson was Russell Wilson in the fuck out of that game.
No, he actually.
I think Russell Wilson played.
He actually played pretty
well.
He dug their hole. He dug their hole early. He's ass.
What's y'all thought? Let me ask you. If I throw you this,
terrible.
Let's talk about Jordan Love.
So can you start?
What?
Can you start?
You can't say dug a hole.
How was Jordan Love at this past weekend? What do you think of Jordan Love now?
I didn't say that.
You still like top 5?
You gotta think every receiver got fucking hurt.
Yeah. So you still think he's top 5?
I never said it.
No, you did. You said he was up there. You said he was up there. You did.
I mean, that's okay.
No. I'm asking. I'm just saying.
You know what, Chris? I got you.
Hold on. Can I? No.
Wait. One at a time. I'll let you get your shit out.
What we're not going to do is try to hop in for your man's over here. Let the man talk. Let the man talk. He had a bad game, right?
You think Herbert top 5?
No.
You say he's the best one.
I'm about to respond to it. I'm about to respond to you. But hold up. But Dak did the same game against the Packers that your boy had against the Eagles. 2 picks. No, I'm just telling you. It just talked about. No, he got hurt, bro. Here's my point. My point is that, bro, y'all got a bias. Just admit your bias.
You asked me a question about
y'all bias. All y'all bias.
You cut your eyes at me, but love it. He talking to you.
You talking too.
Yeah. You asked me a question, right? You said Dak did the same thing as Love did this year, right?
Correct.
Did Dak lose his receivers?
Oh, we're not gonna make excuses like that. We're not gonna make excuses. His receivers wasn't all his receivers wasn't there. All his receivers wasn't playing in the playoffs.
Who wasn't playing?
The tight end bull. No, not Ferguson. Ferguson was
don't
playing.
even know bull.
We're not gonna argue that right now. But let's just talk about Jordan Love.
No, I'm just pointing out the bias, bro. I'm pointing out the bias right now because it is a bias.
But
you have that bias too.
No,
you had that bias with Justin Herbert.
Listen.
You have that bias with Justin Herbert.
The only point I'm saying, right? When Dak threw 2 picks and he lost the playoffs against the Packers, Dak should have never. He's a horrible quarterback. He's trash. Blah blah blah.
Horrible quarterback.
Hold on, I'm responding because my man here thinks Jordan Love is the best thing since sliced bread. Jordan Love had a horrible. He had a horrible game. Though, did he?
I won't go great.
All right.
His opinion. Like Jordan Love.
You think Purdy's great?
I'm just saying.
I never said Purdy was great. Never said Purdy was great. I said Purdy played great.
Oh, you even saying it? What are we talking about?
You do
Wait.
I say, you do say.
Real quick, no, let me finish. Was Purdy in my top 5?
I'm not.
Stop. It's a question. No, he wasn't. Don't do me. Was Purdy in my top 5? Be honest.
Okay.
Be honest, Jerv.
While he wasn't in your top 5.
So then he wasn't great. Love was in your top 5. Herbert was in your top. So if I thought Purdy was great, right? I never had Purdy in my top 5. I said Purdy played extremely well with our team.
That's wild that Love in your top
Don't
5.
lie. Don't lie to make a point. I never had him in the top 5. I never had him in the top 5, so he couldn't be great.
Speaking of rubbing the pimple out,
that don't even make sense. That don't make sense, right? So it's a different level of comparison. Purdy is good. Cool, and he got more playoff success than your quarterback.
Purdy's not ass.
See, this where we go. This where we go. He has more playoff success than any team's quarterback here.
How?
What you mean how?
No.
So did he. Who got more playoff wins? Who got more playoff wins? Who has more playoff wins?
Purdy?
Yeah. No, he doesn't. Bet it. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
Didn't y'all have a bye?
He won one this year.
He went to the NFC Championship game twice.
Somebody spitting.
Purdy.
Yes, he has against y'all, and then the next year. Purdy, y'all lost in the first round last year, right? Correct.
We got 4 wins.
Correct. Get it right. Stack it up. Do the math.
1, 2.
Do the math. He might get more after this season. He might have more after this season. He don't have more right now. Do the math. So my statement was correct.
I just want to talk about.
I'm saying, cool. He's not ass. You can say
ass.
You can say terrible things all you want.
Purdy's not ass. That's a wild statement.
Come off super rude.
I don't even want to talk about Purdy because that's not my. I'm talking about playoff quarterbacks. He just said I didn't. He just said I didn't bring Purdy up. He said I didn't bring Purdy up.
You did bring Purdy up.
I'm talking about playoff quarterbacks.
Correction. Katie,
I'm talking about playoff quarterbacks and the stigma going into next year. I don't think Purdy's great.
I did have sex with Katie. That's from the Chappelle show.
Jesus.
Okay, I want the world to be aware.
So, I said my most impressive team was the Baltimore and least impressive Pack. Who's your most?
I was going to say Commanders. I was impressed by the Commanders. I interjected. I was going to say the Commanders. Least, I disagree.
Beating the Bucs is not.
Hold on. Weeks ago, we were talking about how
I disagree too.
How great, not how good the Bucs and Baker were looking.
Mayfield is a legit quarterback. I fuck with Baker.
Road playoff victory, no matter who the fuck you playing, is impressive.
We were talking about how good the Bucs were looking.
He can't say that. I'm sorry, he can't say because I said that was the team.
But I'm just saying, we were we were in agreement on that. We were in agreement on how well they were looking, how good Baker was looking.
No. So give me your least. You said the least impressive.
Least impressive team. I mean, you know who? The Steelers.
Yeah.
Because of you know who.
Because you hate Russell Wilson.
The Steelers would be mine too.
And I just think the Russell Wilson shit the bed.
I would say the Steelers. If it was losers, I would say the Steelers.
And he looked bad.
I think the Steelers look way better than the Packers. Personally, but I listen. Did
the Steelers look better than the Packers? Yes. Yeah.
No, you can.
The Steelers look better than the Packers.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So now that we know, with the exception of this game, so for the sake of not having to argue with people today, we can leave the Eagles game out because we don't know who the Eagles will be playing.
They said tough fumble.
But everyone else,
we can include.
Well, no, because it's a whole thing, and he's gonna do his whole.
They take that away.
But that's part of the show.
Yeah, but like, bro, I'm not wasting my time with useless people.
What's the question? What's the question?
I didn't see the whole thing.
I can't wait till you hire Kellen Moore as your head coach. That's what I can't wait for. Yeah. So, all right, hold on. Let's bring some order and just get back to the pod real quick. So we know who the AFC matchups are. Can we pick our eight? We haven't done picks in a while. Can we do our AFC picks? Okay,
that's intentional grounding.
I'm the only one on the pod right now because no one else is listening to me. So I'm gonna let y'all know what I think since everybody else is talking about their own things. I actually think that Buffalo should beat Baltimore, right? And I actually think that the Chiefs
should beat Baltimore.
Oh, y'all niggas is listening to me?
Yeah, I was doing both.
By myself.
Multi-level. I was listening to you. Go ahead.
What is Buffalo showing you that they can beat Baltimore? I'm just
it's just for me, honestly, it's just if there's not a big difference in the teams as far as like whatever, who's good and who's not. I tend to go with home teams in the playoffs. That's a general rule for me. You're asking good teams to just win one game at home, which is, if you look at I would imagine most playoff teams' records, they probably generally have a solid home record. So I would pick Buffalo for that reason. And I also just think that Buffalo's only kryptonite is the Chiefs. Like, I feel like with Buffalo, when they play the Ravens and shit like that, like the ball will bounce their way when it wouldn't do that against the Chiefs type thing. So I would say the AFC Championship game is going to be Buffalo and the Chiefs.
I just like how Baltimore playing right now. Like
I would like to see Baltimore.
They're on fire.
But I got a little. Lamar will do a Lamar. Like, what are we talking about?
So it's not even Lamar.
But this game,
I think
if next week, if Lamar sits in the fucking pocket, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Doing the Josh is doing the Joshes. I'm just airing it out and throwing a bunch of interceptions. Lamar is. I just stopped being Lamar.
Can we acknowledge something though? What? Even as a quarterback in a pocket, this is the best season Lamar ever had.
But it's spurned off of him running.
No, but what I'm saying is he don't have to run no. He has a bona fide running back. He has a bona fide running back. So like my thing is this year is not like the same Lamar going Lamar type zone. Like this defense is some shit though. No, like the Baltimore is about to be a whole issue. Baltimore about to be a whole issue. This different than him choking by himself. Like
get the ball next year that they're talking about this shit.
Yeah, Ravens is. I'm actually more worried about after this. I'm actually more worried about them the way they ran against the Steelers. No, seriously, in all seriousness, the way they ran against the Steelers, bro. I don't see how Buffalo stops that run. I really don't see how Buffalo stops that run. So I'll be impressed if Buffalo beats them though.
That would be.
And I know Ern keeps saying Lamar's going to Lamar.
I'm not saying he will. I'm saying he has.
You're using the phrase Lamar's going to Lamar. Yeah. And what I'm saying is that I don't ever really think that. I mean, Lamar's had bad.
Stack the box.
But I don't really look at.
So wait, when I say Lamar, real quick, I want to clarify. I want to clarify so you understand where I'm coming from. Are there games where you feel like Lamar just plays differently? That's what I'm talking about. Everybody has bad games.
No, I think there's games where he tries to win it by himself.
I think there's games where
Come on, bro. What are we doing?
That might be the same as shit.
I think there's games with Lamar. I think there's games with Lamar. His offensive coordinator tends to like for instance, last year in the playoffs, right? Last year, the reason the Baltimore was so effective was that their run game was crazy, right? And then they got in the playoffs, and all of a sudden, their offensive coordinator just wants to air the bitch out.
Yeah,
that's the dumb stuff that just can't happen. Lamar, for as good as Lamar is not the ball that needs to be dropping back and just throwing it 35, 40
times. A lot of the time, that's his choice, though.
I disagree.
The boy threw 41 touchdowns this year. It's
a lot of times
he a different level quarterback. I'm just saying, like, he might be the guy that can actually throw in the pocket.
So what I'm saying,
even to that point,
only 4 picks. That's what I'm saying.
Even to that point, there's been games this season.
He's not a pocket thrower.
But like, there's been games this season.
His passes don't come from the pocket.
But my point is,
they're not coming from the pocket.
Yeah, but Ryan, my point is that he can actually, like, it's a different type of quarterback.
But they're not coming from the pocket.
Granted,
he's got to move.
Granted, that's
he's
fine.
Got to move.
My point is that he can throw it and run.
No, he absolutely can throw it.
But I'm saying the dynamic.
He can't be sitting here and climbing the pocket. That can't be his game.
Think he has to anymore. Is what I'm saying.
Right now,
it should never be.
I don't think he has to.
Want to hear this, but somehow, some way, your worst nightmare happens and the Eagles actually make it to the Super Bowl and they play the Ravens. I pray to God that the Ravens decide to just drop back and throw the ball 40 times.
Exactly.
That wouldn't happen though.
But there's times where it happens, and you be like,
it does happen. I don't think playoffs, but I'm not agreeing with you. It's not because Lamar says,
I think it's because
scrap all this shit out.
No,
I just want to throw it.
It's the game plan they put
together.
I disagree. I mean, I hear your point. I just disagree. I think Lamar has all ability to just say, sometimes there's a lane, I'm going to take it.
Like
but if the game plan is to have me to,
I've never heard her say a positive thing about a black quarterback.
If my game plan is to have these pocket passes, and I sit in the pocket, there's no protection that allows me to have that fucking lane. So I gotta throw from the pocket.
Just here you go. I'll wait.
I love Lamar Jackson. That's what.
Take your personal shit is your personal. I'm talking about football, bro. Tell me a positive thing.
I think he definitely showed Pat Mahomes. No, he showed Pat Mahomes.
That's whoa. I don't like black quarterbacks.
Like, we got to change the subject.
I don't like black quarterbacks.
Racist.
Racist. His dad's black though.
Is ice thrown in there?
We're in the middle of a.
He said he's not.
What is going?
Finish your statement.
I'm just saying.
I just need some ice.
He just said Pat
Mahomes.
Mahomes.
For ice. You two are having side conversations.
Well, Jerv made a erroneous accusation. So
it was a wild accusation though. That was a crazy wild accusation.
So you guys can prove me
walk over here and give some motherfucker.
Tell me something positive that he's ever said.
I just made the point. Wait. I just made the point that certain quarterbacks get leeways that black quarterbacks don't get. I said Justin Herbert's going to come in the next season and look in the league. Jordan Love is going, but I said Lamar wouldn't get that.
Jordan Love is a black quarterback. I need to make this.
Hey Dre, he's not.
That's what I'm saying. Like yo, what's going on?
Lamar wouldn't get that. Lamar won't get that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, I have personally said that I don't feel as though that the NFL would like to have Lamar be at the podium giving the speech and everything at the end of the game, the same way they made the call for Marshawn to not get the handoff on the goal line because, for whatever reason. But I just don't think.
I can understand the Marshawn.
I'll make it simple for you.
You got to keep Marshawn off.
4 interceptions, and y'all somehow lose, right? People will come in the next season and say Justin Herbert is way better than Jalen Hurts, even though Jalen Hurts has had much more. Say that about Justin. They're probably gonna say that anyway, which is crazy because he hasn't done any shit. He hasn't done anything in the playoff.
Well, it's crazy to you. I know someone who it's not crazy to.
You're being biased again. You can't find one time this year where I said Justin Herbert is like the top 5 quarterback. I was like 2 years ago when I said that.
First of all,
I was like 2 years ago when I said that.
One, I didn't know that.
It wasn't last year.
I didn't even address that, nor did I even know he ever said that. I wasn't.
That's why the coach got fired. He played worse last year. I actually said that his rookie year he was like literally the top 5 quarterback. Since then he's been actually trending down. I'm just saying that he hasn't played well since I said the comment. I probably might have.
Bad luck for him.
So you were talking about Lamar and Josh, right? Yes. And I'm gonna say this: I think this game comes down to who's Superman because both of them got the cape.
Yeah, I'm taking Lamar.
I mean, you can. You might have your.
I would take Baltimore.
You can take your pick, but I'm saying there's a strong possibility Josh Allen just snaps. You know what I'm saying?
And it's also a possibility
Lamar snaps.
I was going to say it's also a possibility that whoever their offensive coordinator is just comes out and decides that Lamar needs to just drop back and throw the ball.
I haven't seen. I
hope not.
Have you seen it happen?
Here's the thing, though.
Yes, I've seen it happen multiple times.
The offensive, if we look at the offensive coordinators, one always plays to their quarterback strengths.
I hate this offensive coordinator argument. I hate it.
What the fuck do you mean?
I hate it.
That's how football is played.
So every time Lamar loses, it's the offensive coordinator.
What are you talking about?
When he throws 4 interceptions all season, it's just him. Like,
there's clear. I get what you're saying, but there's also that's a fucking play call. Also,
if Josh Allen plays bad, Josh Allen plays bad. It's not the offensive coordinator. Nobody says, "Yo,
I'm not saying playing bad."
Put him in a bad situation.
They play to the strengths of that person, and they don't change the fucking play call. What are you talking about?
A bad offensive coordinator is a bad offensive coordinator. You don't win. How many games did Baltimore win?
13.
It could be a game.
But you still fucking like you can still maneuver. Like you still call plays in a situation that may or may not benefit the way your quarterback plays. And Josh Allen's offensive coordinator always calls the same play.
We had one topic at a time, guys.
I knew that was going to happen.
My bad.
They always do it.
One topic at a time.
They
just walk over. They always do that. I don't know what's going on.
I feel like we do that with players we like versus players we hate.
But
I think that's what it comes down to.
The same play.
If it's somebody you like to give them out. Oh, it wasn't him. It was the offensive coordinator. If it's somebody you hate, you say, "Oh, he just played bad."
I can tell you,
and I get it. That's biased.
But listen, offensive coordinators can put him in the right positions also. Because yesterday, just me personally, I believe that the offensive coordinator put Jalen Hurts in the wrong predicament. I'm telling you right now, there's no way that you got a 2,000-yard rusher, and every time you want to throw the ball on first down. I'm saying every time you ran it, you got positive yards. That's just me.
I definitely had some problems.
You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it's always the case, but the offensive coordinator is the one that calls the game. Yeah. It ain't the quarterback. The quarterback don't call the game.
I think a quarterback.
But they got audible to what?
I think this. Time out. We watched the Eagles. Y'all watched the Eagles game, right? We watched the Eagles game, right? So they went. Y'all listen to Sports Radio, just like I listen to Sports Radio, right? There's multiple times Jalen Hurts drops back and misread. Clearly, because people was open. Is that the wait? So the offensive coordinator put him in a bad situation by having people open that he didn't hit? That don't make sense.
Talking two different things.
You just misread.
You're making a weird equivalent. You're making a wild equivalent right now. That's a wild equivalent to what we're actually fucking talking about.
If you break down these games, right?
Minnesota didn't get that touchdown. That wasn't a defensive touchdown.
No. They called it intentional grounds.
Damn, I didn't see that.
Yo, the whole season, Lamar has only thrown the ball over 40 times twice.
I already told you Samuel L. Darnold was about to fuck this up.
Maybe his offensive coordinator put him in a bad situation.
He hasn't thrown over 40 times. That's the very first game against the Chiefs.
No, that's a bad pass.
Yeah, same thing. Same way Jalen Hurts.
That's a short pass. That's cool. The receivers come.
Maybe it's bad. Maybe it's every time. If Sam Darnold plays bad, why is it not his offensive coordinator's fault?
It's not the same thing that we're talking about. That's not no. That's not even close to the same thing we're talking about. We're talking about if they put you in a strictly pass where you got to be a pocket passer, and I run out exactly. And I don't have it.
He had to be a pocket passer yesterday.
What are we talking about?
What are you talking about?
It was times where we didn't run the fucking ball at all in fucking 3 straight drives. What are you talking about?
Bro, there's always going to be drives where you don't run the ball the first 3 plays. There's never been a game where you run the ball.
Drives in a row. What are you talking about?
No, situations dictate it, Chris. This don't even make sense.
Tell me what's this dictate when I got a fucking 2,000-yard back in my back.
Cool.
What are you talking about? Best offensive player. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? There's a lot of situations dictated. Game script dictated.
We win the game. So there's no script.
So if he hits those passes, stop. So he hits those passes, you would say it's a bad offensive play? You full of shit. You're full of shit.
It's still bad.
Come on, cut it out.
Wait, time out. But to Chris's point, it's a good out. It's a good outcome on a bad scheme.
No, if the players wait, time out. Stop.
How about
if
the
I draw
Cowboys?
I'm having a bad game already, right? I'm already having a bad game. Why put you in that predicament when I got a fucking back in the back? Every time we touch the ball, he's getting 3 yards a pop. First down, give me 3 yards. Next down, maybe give me 2. And then throw the ball. But I'm going 1, 2, 3.
I'm going to disagree. I don't think that works that way.
This is not the
show. But hold on. But even to his point, even if I know that every time I'm going to run the ball on first down, I stack the box. He's either going to get 3 or you're going to have to respect it. And then boom, I pass it over time.
Let me make my point. If I draw up a play where players are open, it's a good play.
But
I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Yes, they was. Nigga, they they just broke. Cut it out, Chris. Cut it. So nobody was open. He was just missing.
Every draw, players was open. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Let's agree to disagree. We're not gonna agree.
If I run a play that's got 2 shallow crossing routes, does Lamar have a lane to run? No. I gotta sit in the pocket because the motherfucker's right here.
The perfect play. He's wide open. Sam Darnold made the wrong read. That's not the offensive coordinator. That's the quarterback.
Correct. What are you talking about?
So if Jalen Hurts did the same thing, it wouldn't be the offensive coordinator. It would be the quarterback.
So guess what? So if I see the read, I'm
correct.
You're missing the
argument. Keep calling passes every single play. What are you talking about?
So you're saying what you're saying is just give running back the ball, which I don't disagree. I'm saying if I call a play,
what I'm saying, this is what I'm saying, Ernest. This is what I'm saying, right? If I see my quarterback is struggling, right? I see my quarterback is struggling. Listen, let me talk. I see my quarterback, you struggling all game. If I see my quarterback struggling, right, and I call pass play first 1, 2, 3, right? We go 3 and out. The very next drive, I go pass play 1, 2, 3. The next drive, I go pass play 1, 2, 3, and I got a fucking 2,000-yard back. And every time he touched the ball, he's getting 3 yards of pop. Why would I put the pressure off of my quarterback and give the ball to my back to get 200 yards? Can I help you out?
If they go to the play and I see 9 in the box, I'm calling pass.
It's not 9 in the box though. They got 4 in the box.
4 in the box. It's never 4 in the box. So who knows football? It's never 4 in the box. It's always gonna be more than 4 in the box. You just discontinued your argument. It's never been 4 in the box. It's never been 4 in the box.
They had 9 in the box for 9 straight plays.
It's never been 4 in the box.
It's
never been 4 in the box.
Okay, well, show me when they had 9.
It's never been 4 in the box. I didn't say it was. I didn't say 9 straight plays.
I was wrong. Not 4 in the box.
Correct.
Show me 9 plays in a row.
I never said 9. I never said 9. That's not what I said. I said
you just said it.
Stop. If I come,
stop.
You ready? Let me know when you're done.
I'm done. You just said it.
You just said you're done.
I said,
can I go?
I said,
can I go? Can I go?
I said I was wrong.
Can I go?
You said 9 in the box.
I'm waiting. Let me know when you're done. Or you just gonna keep saying the same thing?
I'm gonna say it because you said you're wrong.
Because you don't want me to prove you're wrong, right? I get it. I'm waiting for you to finish talking so I can go. Can I go? Can I go? Cool. So if I go to if it's first down,
and I got 4, and I got 5.
You might say 4. It's more than 5 too. Just so you know, don't do that. So if it's first down and I see 9 in the box, I call a pass play. My quarterback doesn't hit it. You know what I'm at now? I'm at 2nd and 10, so I'm more likely to call another pass play because he missed on the first pass play.
I don't need to. Well, I don't need to, but I got 2,000 yard back, bro. I got 2,000 yard back. My back that get foul pop. So what are you talking about, Aaron? And you're a football coach. That's what fucking you're a football coach.
I am. And what you say don't make sense.
I would say
don't make sense.
It would be tough to think that that's a better idea.
Thank you.
So I'm going.
Thank you.
It'd be tough.
Thank you.
Yeah. I hope they can hear me too.
What's the topic? Because we was talking about Buffalo.
I'm saying the point is I said all I said was if you like a player, you end up blaming somebody else, and if you don't like the player, you say it's them. That's all I said, which is proving my point.
So let's move
it. He like Jalen Hurts, so you blame the offensive coordinator.
So let's move it. Can we go to the AFC?
Can we put you in the wrong position,
bro? Can we go to the AFC? Can we talk about the AFC?
No one's answering.
Can we talk about the AFC? I said. You said Buffalo.
We've had our own podcast.
You're right.
They've been having their own podcast. So, gentlemen, I would just want to know, like, what do you guys think? Who do you think is going to come out who's going to make the AFC Championship game?
So you got Kansas City
right,
versus who did Kansas City pick up?
I like Baltimore.
Kansas City plays.
Who's a
Kansas City play?
We do.
We know
fucking Texans.
So I got.
They might lose them.
I like the Texans for the upset.
Nope. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit.
I like the Texans. Listen, I think it's
no Tank Dell.
I'll take that.
No,
what's the name? What's the name? Look,
just got Nico.
Fish out of water all the time.
It's just Nico. You just got you, but that's it. That's not enough against them, bro.
Patrick Mahomes is not.
Patrick Mahomes is going down. Yeah, it's not enough.
It's Chiefs.
If Tank Dell wasn't hurt, if Stephon Diggs wasn't hurt,
I hear it. And by all accounts, what y'all
bro.
saying is right. Which all accounts, but I'm saying right now, I still like Kansas City right now, as opposed because they had a week off. I think they're prime. If they're going to get upset, this is the week it's going to happen for me. You know what I'm saying? Nah. You know what I'm saying? So I would
Mahomes, Kelsey, Taylor, everything. It's like it's over. It's over, dog. I absolutely did. She is a game changer.
He had that. I want you to know.
I had that.
He had that in the clip, waiting for us to talk about this.
What player is Taylor? I'm like,
I couldn't wait.
Talking about?
I like if this is gonna happen. I like the upset, but I think if you give me the same Lamar I got this week, I'm gonna take Baltimore.
Oh, so you got Baltimore? Okay,
yeah.
Baltimore Chiefs. All right, cool. Baltimore.
I said Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Chiefs.
Baltimore. Okay.
Chiefs.
Cool.
Easy.
So now
that's easy money.
Lions.
Chiefs.
Commanders.
Because the minute they start touching
Lions.
Patrick, they gonna start.
You got Lions or Commanders?
I mean, it's not hard. Yeah, Lions will get
It's not.
I got Commanders actually.
I wouldn't be shocked if the
I got the Commanders.
They're not.
All them injuries.
They're not going to beat the Lions.
I got Commanders.
At some point in time, it's got to
I would say right there.
It's going to have when it come to y'all. But
I got the Commanders.
Oh wow! Look at you guys giving us a compliment. Look at God.
Yeah,
Look at this God.
Yeah.
I
Unless
think
your
people
offensive
sleep on Lions,
coordinator,
bro.
you know what I mean?
I don't think we're sleeping on them. I just think they're depleted.
I don't think they're depleted though.
They're not that depleted.
I don't think they're depleted.
For them to beat Minnesota, they wasn't that depleted.
And I think they're getting a little bit healthy.
They wasn't that
low key. They won't get Montgomery back. They probably won't get Hutchins back. They get
Montgomery's actually playing. They said Montgomery's scheduled to play.
Montgomery's
No,
really?
he's scheduled to play. Montgomery's the running back. He back. He's back.
I thought he was
That ninja is
back.
Irrelevant.
So the only person that they're not getting
Oh, he's
back
supposed to be dead.
is the only the only person they're not getting. They getting the linebacker back. They getting the cornerback back. They getting them all back except for Detroit. They're getting everybody back.
No, the corner's done for the season. The boy, the rookie.
I'm talking about
actually really. He's actually Arnold is actually
I'm saying
good.
but he's slot.
What other corner?
The starting cornerback that was out.
They were good. Minnesota.
Is he playing?
No, he's done. He's definitely done.
He's done.
So it's over.
No,
it's not over. It's not over.
Now I got get all these motherfuckers back. If Aiden ain't coming back,
I got Detroit beating the rest.
I
don't. I think the Commanders can put.
I think Washington gonna put up a fight, but
I think they're going to do it off of just dumb luck of just being around because they're just playing with reckless abandon right now. Motherfuckers that play with no fucking
if it stay close, Washington can Detroit has to blow them out. I believe they have to blow them out. They have to blow them out. If it stay close,
nah.
I'm trying to tell you, if it stay close.
Do we have some sort of? Because I'm sitting in the middle area right now, Paul. So I just feel like I gotta fire off questions and shit. So you have a banner up there that can say round robin or something, or fast answers. Because I just want to
you pretty much don't want us to expound on our answers.
I just want y'all to shut the fuck up and answer questions.
Which team does Philly not want to see tonight? Next week.
What team do you think Philly doesn't want? That's
I think Minnesota.
No, I don't think
the
way that the Rams are playing right now.
I don't think I want to see the Rams.
The way the Rams are playing right now.
The Rams aren't playing good right now, guys.
Nah, it's something about
they're on
the last 3 games. The Rams.
I'm talking about this game right now.
Points they scored on the first drive. They haven't done
shit
since.
I'm saying is that the way they're flying around the ball right now.
The Eagles want to see the Rams.
Let me know the banners up because they're not giving the quick answers.
You didn't ask a question, did you?
Everybody just started going crazy.
Because I asked the question. He doesn't have to ask the question all the time.
Well, I have a question.
Go ahead, Jared.
Let's play this game called Who's Going to Be the Next Head Coach in Certain Cities. Okay, let's see. Okay, Ryan, I'll start with you.
I think I text you all this too.
Who do you think the Raiders' next head coach will be?
Hold up. I see all the options out there.
I'm going to just randomly pick y'all and just pick a random team.
No coach should take the Raiders job.
I would say I don't know who's going to take it, but I also don't think they're going to.
I'm saying somebody will.
I don't think they'll take a good job.
No established. No, Ben Johnson.
I think it might be a Mike McCarthy.
No, might be somebody like that.
I feel like it'd be a Mike
McCarthy. Yes.
We were looking for 2-word answers, gentlemen. The first and the last name.
The Raiders are a shit organization.
Mike McCarthy, because he's on the outside of the NFL right now.
The only thing they got going for him is Tom Brady.
It's Ernst's fault.
The only thing they got. You asked me a question.
No,
actually, I asked Ryan a question. I was asking. I was going to ask everybody a specific team. So Ryan, you said who's the
Mike McCarthy? He has no other option.
Okay, all right.
Raiders are shit.
Hey Chris, I'm gonna go with you, bro. And let's see. Who the fuck else needs a head coach? Because I'm my
Jags,
bad.
Bears,
Jags. Okay,
Jags.
Bears. That's a better one because I'm gonna make you answer the Jags because
the Bears. What would like to see the Bears get?
No,
I would like to see
fumble.
It wasn't moving.
I would like the Bears to get Aaron Glenn.
Okay,
I think that'd be a good.
Defensive coordinator with an offense. I'm asking.
That's the wave though. Like you get and then you bring
not with the young quarterback.
You bring it, but you just bring it. I mean, that's the
I just think, man,
Washington just
they got a good defense.
But they had a former head coach.
In this game, is Mike Tomlin fired or is he still around?
What is your infatuation with Mike Tomlin being fired?
Because I think he's going to get fired. I think he's.
I'll take that.
I'll take that.
I don't think Pittsburgh fired.
We can bet a falafel.
See, when you fire somebody, you got to replace them with somebody.
And you're also picking the one organization that literally
Never
has had
fires a
3
coach.
head coaches in the entire.
Yeah, right. Like,
But they've had 3 head coaches in the history of the franchise. They don't fire head coaches.
Yeah, especially ones that are actually getting.
Especially
they
ones
put
that's
that
never
shit
had
on
movies.
autopilot and
Right.
sit back.
Who'd you
and
have
let
for?
cash.
Who do you pick for?
That's the kind of older I want to be.
I would like to see Aaron Glenn.
Can I expand? Can I have one question?
Nope.
What we can do?
I mean,
No,
Why?
you can't.
Why all black coaches seem to be defensive? Y'all notice there's no black offensive coordinators.
Byron Leftwich.
That's it. And Leftwich.
He's coming back though. He's in the rotation.
Because you got to. Because DEI has.
Hugh Staley was a running back coach.
Because we've been fighting all our lives.
No, he wasn't.
We've been fighting all our lives.
They offered him the OC job at the Eagles and he turned it down. Yes, no, he was the assistant head coach, running back. Eric Bieniemy was the one,
He's not in the league anymore.
and Byron Leftwich.
I think
So
he
Byron
needs to
Leftwich,
stop.
Byron Leftwich is on the market right
The enemy
now.
needs to stop.
There's a couple teams interviewing Byron Leftwich.
The enemy's going to be back in K6.
We need to.
He's offense coordinator.
Okay, next team. I just want to throw that out there.
I've heard everybody didn't answer the question.
Why all black
Everybody
coordinators?
don't answer. He want one team, one person.
Oh, all right.
So,
So who you say?
So I'll go with you. I'll go with the Jags.
Give me the Jags. Nobody wants to coach the Jags.
Yes, they do.
You think?
Yes.
I think their quarterback has shown that he's not the quarterback that everybody thought he
Well,
was.
maybe he's
Right?
not in the right system.
Nah, I think he's.
I think nah.
I had all the hopes.
Talent, dog.
I had all the hopes for Sunshine.
He's had talent.
Sunshine ain't got it, dog. He
Okay.
ain't got it.
If I had to pick a coach,
That's what I'm telling you, though.
But
It's
but
probably
Sunshine
gonna,
ain't it.
it's probably going to be somebody like Kellen Moore.
No. Yeah, a different team.
I think it'll end up being somebody like Kellen Moore.
Ben Johnson.
No, I don't think no Ben
That's
Johnson.
no one
Ben
said
Johnson's
Ben Johnson.
because he's not going to these shit organizations.
The Bears
He's
are
already-
likely-
He would go to the Bears. He would go to the Bears. That's the only
Oh,
way.
yeah, he's not going to. He's not going to.
He's not going to Jacksonville.
Quick answers. I thought it was quick answers.
Hey, bro, I can't make him answer quickly.
Well, you said
I
somebody
answered
picked
mad
Ben Johnson.
quick.
You expounded.
I
on
was
the
super
question, so
quick.
he expounded on the question.
This motherfucker said expounded 17 times. This is
Okay.
he got a calendar upstairs or
Excuse me.
something.
I'm gonna ask the good doctor a question now. Good doctor. Who is the Cowboys head coach next year?
No, don't give me that one to give him
I
somebody
had
else.
no idea.
That's
When I tell you,
unfair.
I literally
I'll
had
tell you
no
what it is.
idea.
It should be Deion Sanders.
That's what they talking about.
It's not going.
It should be the only coach that.
Oh,
When I said that,
Arnold is down on him. What y'all talking about?
when I said that 2
Curse.
weeks ago, you laughed at me.
He do a lot of
motherfuckers didn't want to listen to me. No, motherfuckers just say I was crazy.
I said the same thing. I just said it.
I wouldn't be right now.
You know who wouldn't do that? Herbert.
I'm not
He
asking.
did it. He
Herbert-
did it.
Herbert wouldn't do anything like that.
He threw 4 interceptions, 2 pick sixes.
He ain't dropped one.
Can I put that on the record too? Because y'all like the Knicks words and shit. Like I'm not just because I'm not worried about the Rams doesn't I think it's gonna be sweet, right?
I do.
What he said? What we
I
just
think
said?
the Rams
Well,
will be
not
sweet
just-
for y'all. Absolutely.
don't think so.
You
That's
think so?
Yeah.
Well, all right. I'm not neither here nor there. I don't. Why do you think it'd be
Because
easy?
in order to even compete with the Eagles, you got to have a stout defensive line. Minnesota has a stout defensive line. The Rams defensive line is ass.
Yeah.
So Saquon Barkley probably has 300 rushing yards. In it.
Their linebackers aren't ass.
Yes, they are.
They're not ass.
Who name them?
I don't know them, but they're not ass.
They're ass.
I know.
They're ass.
I knew that was
They're
coming.
ass. They're
I knew it
ass.
was coming.
They're
But
ass.
I also don't know who's on the Rams like that. Like,
I'm just telling you.
I mean, I really don't watch the
Defensively,
Rams.
no,
that well.
The show been going crazy since
But they can score in bunches.
Yo,
They can score in bunches though.
They got two.
Kellen Moore.
10 plus.
Who you said?
Bro, so.
I think
I'm just
you
saying.
want to ask him to count.
Yeah, I wanted to ask him.
But they score in bunches. That's something to be said too.
I'm telling you.
I actually think that they should look at Ben Johnson.
I think the Cowboys because of their
Ben Johnson
prestige is a coach that Ben Johnson would look at. I think Deion would look at it. I think all the big name, all the high, they had when you go into this thing, right? When you look at all the teams that are hiring coaches, they had their pick if they really wanted it. Now, Jerry Jones might not want his pick because he's an asshole and he wants somebody he can control. So that might cancel out Deion. That might cancel out Ben Johnson. But I think,
shout out to
I can see Jason Witten being the coach.
I think that what's the name's turning the corner in this year.
He need to be a GM.
I think Jerry Jones is turning the corner right now.
I think Jerry, you talking about dying?
Whoa,
no. I watched my man on Landsman.
That's the only corner.
I watched my man on Landsman, and I think he's starting to have like a real like moment of clarity in his life. But I think it's different, dog. I think it's different. The way he said, the way he was.
I can't pick a Cowboy coach.
No, you see that?
So we did. Who else needs a coach?
The Jets.
Watch
Jets definitely Aaron Glenn.
Tearjerker, dog.
Aaron Glenn would definitely be good.
You think they would go back to back black defensive coordinators?
Yes. No. Yes.
Aaron Glenn would be good though.
Aaron Glenn would be perfect with the Jets. 14. He played for the Jets for 14 years. He knows the owner. He knows the management.
Salah's black.
He's like Middle Eastern.
Come on, guys. What are we doing here?
It's like black and Middle Eastern.
He's black.
I wasn't even trying to be funny.
No. He's like Middle Eastern.
Yes, he's black.
I thought
everybody
is black.
No, it's not even that.
No, he's like black and he's like black and Kardashian.
Yeah, he's like black and Indian.
Yeah, he's like black and
He's like Kamala.
Because his dad is black. He's black, but
come on, let's not act like we don't know the rules. What are you about to do?
He said.
What are you about to do?
Somebody else said Jordan Love. All right, anyway,
somebody over there said Patrick Mahomes.
Anyway, I like Aaron Glenn on the Jets.
We got any other teams?
Yes. Let me see. We got the Saints.
I can see the Saints picking a big name team.
Saints will. Mike McCarthy's gonna go to the Saints.
Nah,
I don't think so.
Yeah, Mike McCarthy will be at the Saints.
Mike McCarthy's probably gonna be the Bears head coach. Keep it funky.
Nah, I think the Bears. I think the Bears go Ben Johnson. I think the Saints go Mike McCarthy. I think the Jets go Aaron Glenn. I think the Jags. They're the ones that's up in the air. Check this out. Pete Carroll is looking.
Pete Carroll's like 83.
Pete Carroll going to die.
The Eagles' offensive line would Minnesota alive.
Brian Flores is looking.
These motherfuckers y'all talking about their offensive line. Their defensive line is trash. We got 5 sacks.
He's tainted.
No, who's Brian Flores is Minnesota's defensive coordinator, right?
Yeah. Is he tainted?
But in terms of like
head coach,
in terms of like what he brings to the table. That's what I'm saying. Like
he's talented enough.
You're just saying he's
I think that
he's tainted.
I think that you can't go against the establishment and think that you're going.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Higher.
But I'm saying in terms of like a quality coach, you get one in Brian Flores.
And
you know what I'm saying?
So he's not getting hired.
Nah, but Flores ain't getting no. He's not. He won't be.
Where does Deion go?
So
back to Colorado.
No, so here's the thing.
He should.
I think that.
He should go back to Colorado.
I think Deion's pulling what the Sixers did.
I just don't think he's ready.
I think he's just.
I don't think he's not ready.
You know what I mean? Because like you think about it, Deion's hype with Colorado, Jackson State was built around his son being there and getting Travis Hunter, right? You've just lost.
I'm gonna go get you somewhere, and then I'll pull back and go back.
It could go 1,000% south, and before it goes south, hey, let's talk this shit so that we can maybe re-up, or we can get some more front loaded.
Or I'm gonna get you where I want you to be, and where you want to be, rather than
say
here.
In his interview that he is currently having negotiations with his current boy at Colorado to work out some numbers, and if they're not right,
somebody presented something. Not listen. This is
somebody definitely presented something.
Very far fetched. But somebody said. So who has no one pick in the draft?
The Giants.
No,
the Patriots, right?
No,
it's switched.
Just come on,
the Tennessee. I'm sorry,
Titans.
The Titans, right?
Yes,
huh?
Titans.
right? Titans have
Zach has a no trade.
Titans had the number one pick. Let's say they pick.
That's the seventh
No.
time you've mentioned Dak today. And we have
Why?
Dak
I'm
the
confused.
I
Cowboys.
thought he was gonna mention him in the trade.
Why would you think I would mention
He's got
him?
Dak on his brain.
let's say the Titans take Cam Ward, right? Patriots at 2. Who had 3? Browns, right? So somebody, this is on the show. I'm gonna give Pat McAfee said it. He said, "Yo, you're at 2. If Cam Ward goes, right, you take your door at 2, right?
Who got 2? The Giants?
No, Patriots. You take your door. You trade Drake May.
Giants have 3 actually.
That's what it was. You trade Drake May to the Giants. Drake May and a couple of picks for 3. You draft Travis Hunter, and you bring in Dion
At
in the New England.
So in your
At
world,
New
in
England.
your world,
Nigga,
battle
that is the most race. You think
They just hired a black coach,
yeah,
and they fired him too.
and he deserved to be fired. He deserved to be fired.
He only had 1 year with no talent.
Already got a head coach. They just hired a head coach.
Who they hired?
Vrabel.
They hired Vrabel. Mike Vrabel's the head coach.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah, they
hired
just brought him
him
back. They just brought him back.
Yeah, so he's
Nice. That's pretty good.
He didn't take the interview because it was a
Pretty good
former-
hire.
It's not a great hire.
I like Vrabel as a coach.
It's not a great
I think he
hire.
did a hell of a job in
Vrabel's
Tennessee.
coach.
Yeah, I mean, out of the hires, I consider.
I mean, he did an average job in Tennessee because they were below
I think
average.
if Vrabel was y'all coach, y'all be a lot better.
Talk that talk.
I mean,
What the teachers
McCarthy was terrible.
What else you got, Jared? So
I just wanted to ask him who the Cowboys had. That was a long.
So
way away.
I think those are all the coaches. Who'd y'all say for the Saints?
Yeah, hold on. The Patriots got 4.
That's what I'm saying.
the
The
Giants
Giants
have
have 3.
Yo, yeah, Cleveland got
The Patriots
2.
got-
That's what he said. He said
Oh,
trade up to
Cleveland.
get. He said trade up to
Yeah.
get 2.
no, I thought they had
Cleveland
2.
got
I thought they had 2.
And Cleveland looking for a
Or-
quarterback too.
Yeah, Cleveland. You heard he tore.
Well, Cleveland-
You heard towards because again he out for another year.
Yeah,
He was doing the dance. He was doing
that was old.
TikToks.
That was old.
Yeah.
What they was listen? He
I
gonna
don't
get.
like, I don't
you know,
like facts, bro. I just
he gonna get paid for doing nothing now.
Who?
Ever since he stopped getting massages, he's been getting a lot of injuries. Since his massages stopped, his injuries have gone up. It should be studied. Maybe you get a
What
rubbing
else we
tub.
got
You
for
don't tear an
playoffs, guys?
Achilles.
Anything? Anyone? Bueller?
A topic?
Nothing.
No.
Did we just talk about that? Oh, we just talked about this game.
Did y'all talk about the Saints? Who'd y'all say for the Saints? We still didn't answer that question.
No, we did say the same.
No, someone else said.
Didn't he? No,
no,
Chris
who
said.
I said I could see them getting a big name coach, but
Rex Ryan.
Oh,
wait,
shoot.
did we name the Jets? Oh, Did the Jets?
No, we
I
said the Jets.
Aaron. No, they didn't hire nobody. I said Aaron Glenn, but it's up
Yeah.
there, like whoever.
Chris said. Chris said Aaron Glenn for the
Fired their
Saints.
GM too.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said Aaron Glenn.
Oh, the Bears. The Bears. That's right. He said the Bears.
I can see Ben. I see Ben Johnson definitely going to the Bears. Though.
Mm-hmm.
The Jags is the one nobody said yet. Ain't nobody. I don't know who.
We did, but like I don't.
The Jags, but
I don't think they get a big name
I
hire.
said Kellen Moore.
I don't think they get a big name
Yeah,
hire.
they're gonna get a coach.
They
that
need to.
nobody.
Yeah.
They're gonna get Duke Staley might be their coach. You know?
That's like one of them motherfuckers. Like you gotta like be like.
Yeah, like
It's like when you try to get a job. It's like you ain't got no experience to get this job. That's what I'm saying. Y'all talking about the fucking.
It seems
The
like
Eagles would destroy the Vikings offensive line.
It seems like we're all very passionate about the NFL here, ladies and gentlemen. So
I mean, it's gonna be a good time. Yeah, no.
Can I ask one more question?
Yeah.
Thank you. National championship game.
Oh, we definitely had to bring that up.
Oh, we didn't say
National
we
champ-
we
No, we
talking
going
about
in.
wrapping up the NFL conference. We
He's
definitely
talking about wrapping up the show.
I'm not even fucking about what I'm talking about. Don ain't been here in 4 weeks. Ain't nobody. Don better shut the fuck up and just press buttons. You know what I'm saying?
What you like that?
I wasn't saying nothing.
I don't know. I ain't like his hand motion. Just,
So
can we talk
He
about?
said he wasn't saying nothing. You talk so much like this.
That was wild.
Do we want to talk about just the national championship or the playoff games they've had?
let's just go to the national championship.
Hey, we just got to move forward.
Because I feel like
Penn
you,
State
I feel like you and Chris have
We
like
are
already
Penn State-
established.
Yeah, Penn State lost in a
You
wild.
and Chris have already
Penn
established.
State gave them a game.
Yeah, they lost in a wild fashion.
This is a
Who
joke.
cares about Penn State?
Free smoke.
I
Free
want
smoke.
to talk.
So
free
No
smoke.
doubt.
Ohio State.
You know where the we are came from? Did you?
Oh, you want to
know where the We Are came from?
Where came
Damn, I forget the bull name, but
Keenan and Kel.
No, but he gave us the drawing. Like he gave us a drawing. So like way back in the day, when they had the black running back.
Yeah,
I forget his name. I always forget his name. But they had the black running back. Whatever. At Penn State had the black running back.
Johnny Carter. Or
that was way before that. So they go down south. They go to play. They wouldn't let them play. And the coach was like, "Yo, we gonna play." And he was like, "We are Penn State, and we gonna play." And that's how it came. We are Penn State. So, yeah. I thought you might want to know. But all right, yeah, we can go.
We're not Penn State.
Yeah, they didn't do a good job.
I mean, they should have beat y'all.
They didn't do a good
so
job.
yeah, we are not, but
they should have beat.
They gave y'all a game, which we won't.
I think. Listen, I'm gonna just say my part.
You know who y'all got?
I think Ohio State slaps the shit out of them.
Oh yeah,
I agree.
I think Ohio State, and I don't even like Ohio State. I think Ohio State slaps the shit out of Notre Dame.
What's the boy Jeremiah? What's the name? That motherfucker's a problem. A problem.
I actually think Notre Dame's head coach gets a potential cup of coffee next year in the NFL. Too.
Yeah, he probably.
He might fuck around be at fucking Jacksonville.
Yeah,
I wouldn't leave Notre Dame for Jacksonville. I'm not leaving Notre Dame.
That's right.
It's not. They just got $20 million. Just
I'm going to say they are independent. They are independent.
That's why I would not leave Notre Dame ever. You know why?
Because it's independent.
It's independent.
All that cash comes to me.
All that money right now for making the championship goes to Notre Dame. When it goes to other big conferences, they split up their conference.
Let me ask you this.
No,
So I need my cash.
No, this is what I'm telling you. So now we talking about with this NIL shit.
You know, kids are going to Notre Dame. Kids are going to Notre Dame.
Fuck I want because we got the money to give any kid we want any money. So I'm going to always be and listen, and I don't have to worry about no conference championship. So the way they make change the way they
for
make
the bowl
change,
games,
the bowl game going off the seeding, saying that
conference.
it may not be the winners of the conferences get the seeds. If I'm a high seed, I got top talent. And I don't have to pay a conference game. I'm going to always have the talent one to come to Notre Dame because we're going to have the money.
Yo, I ain't gonna hold you.
So I agree.
I ain't gonna hold you.
I agree with
to go to Jacksonville.
I agree with you. So let me just ask you this: we think he made what with all his bonuses? We think he made what 8, 10 this year, something like that. Tops, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's under a mil. It's under a mil.
Jacksonville's going to offer him something that's
a mil 8.
Hell no.
I would say how many, but the thing is, how many?
Are they still? They paying like 3 coaches.
NFL coaches don't get paid all like that.
All coaches get paid every day.
They won't give him a mil.
Yeah, all of them don't. All of them don't.
You won't get a mil.
Coaches that come from high pedigree, college programs that are brought up to then come to
23 to 3. It's over.
They get mega deals.
They beating the shit out.
So right now,
with 6
right
now at Northern Day, he getting 6.6
million.
That's pretty good.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty fucking good.
So
I know.
That's pretty fucking good.
So let me ask you this: just from a show of hands, don't take all the teams out of it, right? Just show of hands. If I asked you, did you want to? You can make 6.6 this year or a 10.
I'll take 10. He's not getting 10 at Jacksonville.
Hell no.
Why wouldn't he?
Hell no.
What are you talking about, Joe?
I didn't think they was gonna give him 10. I was thinking like 5.
NFL coaches don't get 10.
What did Chip Kelly get when he came to the Eagles?
Doug Peterson was earning 8.5 per year on his contract. 8.5.
And I'm going to get bonuses because I'm going to take these kids.
So in
Jacksonville, he
can get 8.5
I might not leave.
or higher. He currently is making 6.6.
8.5 or 6.6.
They paying Doug Peterson to fire him.
8.5.
Yo, I didn't realize he was making 6. That's crazy.
All I'm saying. I'm saying that the money is going to be there to at least make that man hop on a flight and go have a conversation.
Yeah. Because they know Dame not going if they
gonna match.
If they win the national championship,
you rather be in South Bend or Florida.
I'd rather be in South Bend on game.
Jacksonville.
I said Florida.
I know you did. You did not specify. Jacksonville is ass cheeks. Okay. I might fuck around. I might stay in South Bend.
You been to South Bend?
It's not Jacksonville.
You been to South Bend?
Oh,
no.
Okay.
Jacksonville's
you been to South Bend?
trash.
You been to South Bend? You been to South Bend? I've been to South Bend. South Bend's fucking ass. It doesn't have.
I've been to Jacksonville. I've been to Jacksonville. That shit's garbaggio. That's French for stupid as fuck.
All right.
Don
said George got to come back.
It's cold. You know his knees don't work in the cold.
No, but the show's
Don
supposed
can't
to
sit
end
that long.
Show's
Yeah,
supposed to
pause.
end at 9.
That was a lot.
What's up,
But I just know he got bad knees.
Everybody, final thought. Ryan, final thought.
You know,
Come in late and try to end early. What's up?
I'm looking out for my bro, dog.
We only been on for an hour and a half.
Not even that long.
Are we done? Are we done? I mean, fuck the Eagles and good luck to the Rams next week.
Ohio.
Thank you all for tuning in to Whiskey. I feel like he's in the middle. What's the Whiskey?
How you just gonna skip his final? He's doing final thoughts. Bro. Can you get a final thought? Can you get a final thought?
Damn, dog, you ain't.
We was cool, bro. I'm not.
No, but now you don't know the name of the show. Now I'm not on your side.
Whiskey
You was like the
Whiskey Wings is sports, right?
What's your final thought?
Don locks us off, dog. I feel like I got it there, pat.
Sprat.
One time for the one time. Is that everything?
You almost there.
Splat. Yeah, we good.
Splat is not a part of it.
No, that's mine.
Oh,
That's
that's
mine.
you.
That's
My
me.
bad. My fault.
Ohio State slaps the shit out of Notre Dame. Slap fest, dog. We better on every
Facts. Facts.
That's wild.
Really hard.
That's wild.
Yeah, these niggas down. My final thought. Yo, man, go fucking Birds. We about to fucking just survive in advance, baby. I'm just happy that my team is one of the teams still alive, yo.
That was a lot, but all right.
Truth.
Somebody
You wouldn't be happy if your team was alive. You just ain't there.
I'm just happy Mike McCarthy's gone. Bye, Mike McCarthy.
Facts. Facts.
Shout out to my boy Ant Clay Wade. This is a tailgate hat.
Oh, we ain't getting no sponsorship dollars.
But my final thought is
I am.
Wait, you getting paid under the table, bro?
Jim Jones in this
You
shit.
Jim Jones in this shit?
But
Does he make
my
any?
final thought
Does he
is
make me a Abington Raiders? I'm
my
not wearing
final
that
thought
bullshit.
is Shea Alexander will be MVP of the league this year.
Who?
That's basketball.
Damn, we took a whole nother tangent.
It's final thought.
I agree with you.
Shea Alexander, best team in basketball, and
All right.
Over Luka?
Oh,
Isn't this your guy?
I have a better final thought. Can I have a better final thought? It is not disrespectful to go to someone's house and bring them a bottle of whiskey.
It's definitely disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful.
Listen, Daryl was being nice. I'd have threw that bitch over the roof.
That joint is going. That joint left with Jerk.
I ain't gonna lie.
Not disrespectful.
I saw it leave.
That joint totally.
I know. It left with your sister. Your sister too.
Yeah, she left.
It left before Jerv left.
No, it didn't.
No, I left
It left
before your
after.
sister.
But he would have handed it to me. I'd have threw that shit in the middle of the street. What happened? So Jerry showed up at the Daryl house and brought a bottle.
Bye.
Oh, we want to thank everybody for joining. You know what it is. Wings, Whiskey, and Sports from whenever Don actually decides to show up to when Don might not show up. Appreciate y'all patience. Rate, review, subscribe.
Birds in a blanket. Fry them like bacon.